Ladies, you know I like to have a little bit of fun with you. Ladies, do not let that be you. Don't let it be you, you guys. Please watch and listen to this video. This is probably going to be about the singular most important video that I produce. So this video is real talk about shedding. Okay. Now, the reason why I decided to do this video, one, is because I believe in communicating and educating and informing my customers. Okay. That's the main reason for this video. Another reason is I've never, me personally, not saying it doesn't exist, but I've never seen a company come out and be very forward about the shedding topic. I've seen them kind of sweep it under the rug. I've seen them make a little blanket statement like, you know, minimal, little to no shedding, you know, that kind of thing, and just kind of leave the customer kind of on their own to figure it out. But I've never seen a company, you know, let alone the owner of a company, come out and say, let's talk about shedding. I'm going to tell you the deal. You decide if you want to purchase or not. But that's what we're going to do in this video. Okay. The very first thing that I want to discuss is initial brush out and initial wash. Very important. Very, very important. The way we weft our hair. In the wefting process, or I should say after the wefting process is complete, all right, there are loose hairs, not meaning loose coming from the weft, but hairs that are still going to be embedded in the bundle, right? They're going to be there in the bundle. So even when we do our brush out, right, here at our facility, we're not going to get out every loose strand, okay, left over from the wefting process. So when the customer receives their bundle and they do their initial brush out, some ladies brush out, some ladies say, oh my gosh, I don't want to disturb the curl pattern. I'll just leave it like this. I don't want to touch it. It's up to you. But ladies, whenever you do your initial brush through, whether that's when it's on your head or whether that's in bundle form, you're going to do what we call a purge. Those loose hairs are going to be purged out of the bundle. Now, I'm not talking about a half an ounce of loose hairs. I'm not talking about something that takes your bundle from a 3.6 ounce to a 3.2 ounce. No, no, no. And if you understand, I wouldn't expect for the average person to understand how those weights work. But I mean, literally, if there were 40 strands of hair on a scale, it wouldn't even register. Literally, it wouldn't, if you started at 3.6, you'd still be at 3.6 after you lost 20 strands. So I won't get all into the details of that. It would make the video like 30 minutes. But just know that expect to lose more or to see more than normal strand count when you do your initial brush out and when you do your initial wash. Because even when you do your initial brush out, you're not going to get all of it. You're not going to get all of it. When you do your first wash, you're going to see a little bit more than normal. You will. But here's the magic. Here's the beauty of it. After you've passed through that phase, you literally might see a few strands a day. Literally. If you don't believe me, re-watch Eve's Child 848. Watch her video. I had not had a chance to have a conversation with her about this initial brush out, and she says in her video, she says, you know what, at first there was a little shedding. I did notice some shedding, but after I brushed it out real good, I see about 2 to 3 strands a day, or 3 to 4. I don't know. She said something like that. Very minimal. So she said it out of her own mouth, without even having a conversation with us. Tadezia27 commented on our Facebook page, because we made a notation on our Facebook page. Hey ladies, we talked about the initial brush out, and she said it as well. She said, I was a little scared when I first brushed it out because I saw, some strands. But she said, but after that, I haven't had a shedding problem at all. So I just want you to know that is to be expected. It is normal. It will not affect your weight. And this is, let me give you more details about that. On the website, it says that the bundles come in approximately 3.5 ounce bundles. The bundles that we've been sending out, because we weigh them all right? So 3.8, 3.9, 3.7, 3.6. So almost every bundle that leaves us is more than what you've paid for. So you do have a little wiggle room if you have that initial brush out. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that initial brush out. It is normal. Did you hear me? It's normal.